Alright guys, welcome back to another loadout building video. Today we're going to be taking a look at a $500 StatTrak loadout. We've done this all the way from 10 up to recently 250, and now it's time to dive into the 500. Before we get into it, I do want to tell you about today's giveaway, or the giveaway for the month I should say, because if I get to the right item, it's going to be the combination that you see on screen now. So it's going to be the Gut Knife Black Llama Battle Scar with a pair of low float field tested unhinged gloves. All you have to do to enter this is make sure you hit the like button, be subscribed, and leave a comment on today's video of your favorite skin. I will pick the winner at the end of the month. Good luck to those entering, and let's get into it. If you want the best place to buy and sell your CS2 skins, then look no further than today's sponsor, Skinport. Skinport offers users a fast, smooth, easy, and secure experience for buying and selling counterstrike skins, with the benefit of items being much cheaper compared to buying on the Steam community market.
This is the way.
This is the way.
There are no buying fees, selling fees range between 2 to 12%, and there's over 1 million skins available on Skinport at any time. With a great Trustpilot rating, it's the perfect place to start building your loadout, whether you're going for budget gems or picking up some insane skins. They are also the reason we can keep running giveaways to give back to you guys, so make sure you check out Skinport using the links in the description or pinned comment, and let's get back to the video. Alright guys, so we're back on nice sunny Anubis today, and basically $500, what I've done here is I've aimed to spend almost $400 across the key 7 skins, and then I've split all the 100 across the rest. So there will be some variances on some of the key skins compared to the last video. We're going to kick it off with a Glock 18 Water Elemental. Running for this in minimal wear is going to cost you $21.46. All these prices are accurate as of the 8th of May. Over in the USP, we're going to get one that is going to continue dropping in price, so if you want to hold off a couple of weeks, by all means you can do so, but it's going to be the Jawbreaker. In minimum wear, this will currently run you $27.17. I personally really like this skin. I have one in minimal wear myself, but non-StatTrak. I think this is a really nice pickup. Like I say, you might be able to save $5 if you wait a couple of weeks. Now, thankfully, if you're a P2000 enjoyer, you don't have to pay too much, because for $1.60, you can get a StatTrak Minwear Acid Edge. This is pattern-based, so depending on the pattern, you can get different 4-leaf clovers in different spots. Some have them not at all, so make sure you're checking these in-game before you buy them. Now, the first sort of big spender is going to be the Desert Eagle Print Stream in minimal wear, which in StatTrak is $48. Now, I really like this. It has continued to slowly drop in price because it doesn't have the pearlescent effect. I am in the mindset of if we had it in CSGO, it should be coming at some point in CS2. It's just not a priority. So at some point, I expect this will get pearlescence back on it, and it will look boss and rise in price. Now for the AK, I'm going for an underrated pick with the Aquamarine Revenge. It's almost $120 in minimum wear StatTrak, but I think this is an incredible skin. It's very similar in regards to like color tone and design to the Fire Serpent, and I personally think it's better. So this is my recommendation here for your AK. Now, for the F1S, and I can't remember if you guys wanted me to do the left hand, right hand, so I'll ask that question again. Let me know if you like this or not. Player 2 for $80 in minimal wear. Now, I went for this because I was kind of at the start playing on the little bit of like orange because of the Aquamarine Revenge, like the blue and orange sort of color, the green and orange. But in the end, I just think this is a cool skin. There are the likes of the Hyper Beast or the Black Loot, which you can go for if you want something different. I do really love the Field Test Emperor we used last time, but I want something a bit different this time. And again, you can see the orange kind of coming through. Cybersecurity in minimal wear here. This skin looks incredibly clean, right? StatTrak counter doesn't really clash with the artwork too much. It's a nice spot. Put any of the Fierce Crackout stickers on this as well, and you have an incredible craft and a beautiful skin. And then the final of the key skins is going to be the Hyper Beast. In minimal wear, this will run you $51. And you know what? Hyper Beast, I always say, iconic, really nice skins. This is a great addition to this loadout. And overall, I think the only question mark here for some people might be the Emperor L1S or the Player 2. But as I say, that $80 budget gives you room to go into the likes of a Black Lotus, a Hyper Beast, maybe even Golden Coil, a Nightmare, for example. So you've got lots of options there if you want something a bit different. So now let's go through the bonus skins and like the extra skins you can get. First up, we're going to have the Mount Fuji. This is over $11 for minimum wear in the StatTrak, but it's an incredibly nice skin. So this is my shirt here. I think previously we had a Field Test to Hydra if you want something different. Going cheap and cheerful for the Mac 10. Lightbox here for just over $50 in StatTrak minimum wear is incredibly cool. It's from the new collection. This will drop a little bit, but it's already super cheap. For the P250, I'm switching it up to a Nevermore from the Asimov. I think $1.40 for this min wear. Nice red and orange skin with the orange counter. It does look pretty sick. Over on the Tech 9 side of things, I will return to the Fuel Injector. I just absolutely love these skins in general. I think the artwork's super cool. I would say here $6.30 for the Field Test. You can see here it still looks unbelievably good. For the farmers, I think you should lean into the Mecha Industries this time. Under $10 for this in minimal wear. It looks incredibly clean. And obviously, we don't really have a color theme here. And we've not accounted for any knife and glove combo. So you're not going for a particular thing. Now, the Gale continues to be a bit underrated as a weapon. This is great in those low buy rounds or those force rounds. So I like having a good skin for it. I think a chatterbox is unbelievably good. Under $25, obviously the mouth opens as you shoot, as we always say for it. And it looks good in Battle Scarred. And this is the only Battle Scarred skin in this whole thing. My 5/7 choice is going to be the Angry Mob because I think the StatTrak counter and the color in around that part just works so well together. So this is 1381 in minimal wear, but you've seen Volt use this just did an ACL Pro League and took heads off. So I think maybe you guys should start getting good with the 5/7. My Joe Berettas, I'm going to go for the Melodramas. Honestly, I just wanted something a bit different at this point for the Joe Berettas, and the Melodramas definitely provide that. A real favourite for me, and seemingly you guys, has just continued to be this Tiger mod. I think for the fact it's $2.50 for Minware StatTrak, super, super good. And then maybe more so a favourite of mine, I always go back to this Symphilian AUG. I think you're talking under $5 quite comfortably for a minimal wear StatTrak AUG that just has great artwork across the board. Outside of the scope detail, like I always say, this has everything else you need. For the XM, you honestly have a couple of options, but I want to go for a black tat here. I think this skin is just quite clean. The StatTrak counter for the XM is a little bit out of the way. You can still see it when you're using it like this, but mostly you have to inspect to see it properly. And I think just $3 budget for this is kind of sweet. Now, while we don't have a theme going, I do like... Someone actually mentioned this, so I think we discussed this in Discord. If you could change the color of the StatTrak counter, it would be amazing. Whether there was, like, say, 10 preset colors, the way there is for the HUD, and you can change it, or it picks 3 main color palettes from the skin, and you can change it to match those, it would work so well, because orange skins look good with a StatTrak counter because it's that orange color. Like, it kind of blends into it, and this works here as well. $4.33. And then the final skin comes with a bit of asterisk on it because it's a Scout and it's $16. It's Death's Head. I think this skin is incredibly cool. I think it's like the budget one from that Dust collection, that Death Strike. Budget Death Strike is what this is like. Now, if you don't scout much, then maybe you just want to sack this off and go for something that's like $1. You can use that $15 budget then that you're left over with elsewhere. But if you do scout, I think you want a good one. And then that rounds off this budget. So it's actually come in at $495.51. So as it stands, we're like $5 under. And obviously, the Scout, as I say, you can change around. You might be able to save some money if you change that player too. And we normally run with a 5 to 10% buffer. So this is actually really nice. If you want to use that 5-10% buffer, make the change to the A1S, you could definitely sort of change that up and maybe get another upgrade in somewhere. But overall, I'm really, really happy with this loadout. And the next one on the StatTrak is either going to be 750 or 1000. So we should once again get some nice upgrades. Just a reminder that the knife and glove combo you got to see at the start of the video is actually for the giveaway, so make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, and leave a comment down below of your favourite skin from today's video to enter that. Thanks again to Skinport, they're the reason we can keep doing these giveaways and giving back to you guys. They sponsored today's video, so check them out as well. And thank you for watching. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye.